Testing mic. Hi guys. Whew. Okay, so breaking news. I am pause. Yeah, I remember what the breaking news is. I'm starting the series Navigating with Azeezat, and this is our first episode. The title is, am I supposed to say title? Yeah, we're talking about responsibility, and we have 8 segments. I'm going to start with the first one, and now I'm talking too fast. The segment 1, knowing responsibility versus taking it. And I know I said in my last video that some of you just, you know your responsibility, but like you don't want to take it, and that's like really bad. You have to own up to your stuff, you know. It's your mess, you have to fix it. Knowing responsibility is being aware of the things you are supposed to do, and that is not enough to give you credit, except you are taking your responsibilities. Yes, that's basically what I have to say for segment 1. Segment 2, we're talking about personal responsibility, and personal responsibility is owning up to your choices, is knowing you have to take control over your life. Personal responsibility is realizing no one is coming to save you. It's knowing that you have to take control over your own. Okay, you see, you don't have control over your situation, but you have control over the response you give to the situation. Is owning up to your life, taking your life in your hands, having that power over yourself. You don't give it to people because you feel like, I don't know, because you just feel like. And if you want consistency, you build it. If you want discipline, you practice it. If you want peace, you have to stop entertaining chaos. People who entertain chaos, these guys that love you now come and say, can you copy? There's not. I say I'll be minding my business now. Sometimes life is not about finding yourself, it's about fixing yourself. And as much as I hate to admit it, a lot of us don't really know what exactly we're doing, and it's not being real, it's being reckless. And that is going to bring me to segment 3, which is emotional responsibility. Emotional responsibility means, it basically means you can be hungry without being cruel. You can be hurt without projecting that hurt on other people. We love to say I'm being real, meanwhile we're basically just being reckless. And let me not lie, most of us talk about emotions, we talk about understanding emotions, but we never really know. You see, half of the time we're like, okay, I want to work on myself, I want to like be like this, I want to do better. There's a situation you just find yourself where you are supposed to do better, and you're just like, nah, I think I'm just gonna pass this time. Then you just like act out of emotions. You don't even want to know if it is affecting the people around you, and it's really not being about yourself. Sometimes you're just being reckless, and by the time you realize it, time would have gone. Now moving on to segment 4, we'll be talking about societal responsibilities. And yeah, a lot of us are a fan of blaming the leaders, the government, everyone wants change, but no one wants to be responsible for it. We want changes, but we cheat in small places. Promises, skills, exams. We all say change starts from one person, but really none of us are actually making that change. Sometimes it's not about complaining about the leaders, it's finding the problem and making sure you're not part of it. Half of us are the reason why we are facing a lot of things in this as a society. Actually, I'm so sorry. As a society, sometimes we are the problems and we don't really know we are the problems. It's not, saying I need to make a change, or someone has to make a change, doesn't mean it has to start from you. Although it is starting from you. It's starting from picking stuff from the floor and throwing it in the bin is actually a start. You don't know who is watching. A kid might just see and be like, oh my god, and they may be growing up, and that time the kids will be seeing things on the floor, they'll pick it and put it properly in the dustbin, or just put your wrap in your bag till you get home so that you can dispose it properly. I have to teach you everything. But yeah, sometimes society responsibility it falls on us, and we have to take that responsibility if we really want change. Not everyone are going to have like the same propaganda. I don't know if that's the right word to use for like a lot of things, but gradually I think we can. You can't make the change if you really want that change. You can. Segment 5, moral and religious responsibility. We have modes of worship, which is praising God, giving him glory, remembering him all the time, but like some of us take that as our sole purpose of being in the religion, and religion is not entirely about those things. I didn't say it is not about, I said it is not entirely. Some of us are hypocrites and we just use faith as a cover. You don't, faith without responsibility is hypocrisy. Yes, and you are not religious, nor are you morally balanced if your actions are hurting people. Religiously, your religion can never preach for you to hurt people. So if you are using your religion as a facade, or wait, let's even put you aside, the people that judge you based on your religion, like if you do something bad as a person, okay, no, if someone does something bad as a person and then the next thing people are saying is, and she's a Muslim and she's a Christian, nah, I don't even think at this point we shouldn't be doing that. Segment 6, financial responsibility. Some of us don't have money problems, we just have management issues, and that's on period. Financial responsibility isn't just about having money, it's about what you do when you get the money. You save, you pay debts, and then you manage. Being broke is not about having money. Most of the time it's about just us being financially irresponsible. And as I said, responsibility is a lot, and taking it, yes, can be a lot sometimes, but you have to take baby steps. Once you take a step, there's no going back. That's the thing. What do you do with your money when you get it? Having peace of mind financially is not about having money, it's about managing it. Segment 7, I'm almost done. I'm happy for myself. Relationship responsibility. If you can't be consistent, don't demand for consistency. You have to be accountable in your friendships, relationship, and communities. You can't expect someone to pour into you and then saying you don't have the energy to pour into them. You have to understand that you're not the only one that have issues. Every other person has issues, and other than the fact that some of us, okay, some of you guys, because I know I'm not one, are naturally just bad people. Yeah, I said what I said. You still have to be accountable. Relationship responsibility is knowing how to treat people even when you don't feel good, which comes to emotional responsibility. You don't hold people accountable for how you feel. It's not their fault, and sometimes it's not your fault either, but knowing how to manage that is good. And I'm not saying you should hide how you feel. There's a difference between communicating your feelings and outrightly just being unnecessary on other people about how you feel, making it all about yourself. Some of you don't know you are making it all about yourself, which is basically unfair, literally unfair, unfairly unfair to other people that actually want to be there for you genuinely. Sometimes it's not about you. Learn how to manage your relationships, learn how to listen, learn when to keep quiet, learn when to just stare. And it might seem unfair, but if you know how to balance your relationship with everyone in your life, then everything will be good. And finally, segment 8, digital responsibility. Hey, my generation, Ogine Kwano. People know that what you say on the internet has weight. You know that you can destroy somebody's peace behind a keyboard. Have you even ever asked yourself that, will I still say this thing if my name wasn't hidden behind a username? Sometimes you basically just have to be nice to people. I like the fact that these days I've been holding myself responsible for some certain things, and I like it because being accountable, holding yourself accountable comes with a lot of peace, most especially after you like discuss it with whoever is affecting, even if it's just yourself. I just cannot stand in front of the mirror, just sit on your bed and talk to yourself. I'm not saying you should be schizophrenic, but yeah, you know what I mean. So I've been taking responsibilities lately, and it's been nice. It's been really, really nice, and I'm so proud of myself because I've come a long way with this self-growth, I won't say determination, but like my self-growth is a lot. I'm getting somewhere. This comes to the end of Navigating with Azeezat series episode 1, season 1. Yeah, I cannot remember our next episode, so I'm not going to be telling you. I'll tell you at the beginning of the next video. Thank you for staying. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is... Do I even have to introduce myself? My name is Azeezat. Bye bye. Just so you know, effort without responsibility is just noise.